Dance is a very imperfect art form, as all art forms are. You're never going to be perfect, but you're always striving for perfection. Always. I have several dancers that come to me and ask me, what do I think about starting a school or starting a company? And I have a dancer right now that is there. And there's a lot of different things I feel. I think part of it is that no matter what I tell you, it won't matter. No matter what I tell you, because you're going to do whatever it is you want to do. And you're going to discover things that I never discovered because it was a different time. I don't know that the circle that a dancer will have now will be the kind that I was able to embrace. And that's why I don't know that I could truly advise them. I can only tell them how blessed I was to have the way I became incorporated was I had a black attorney who was in a major white law firm. And I had some of the brightest black men who were the top scholars out of Harvard to come to me and say, you don't ever have to worry about legal fees. I will be there for you because I believe in what you're doing. And so I knew nothing about law. I knew nothing about nonprofits. I knew nothing about the business. I knew about dance. So thank God I had that kind of circle, because later when they're going to close your doors, when you don't get funding and you have been promised legally something and then it has been taken from you, you are devastated and you feel vulnerable as a dancer, as an artist, because we make ourselves vulnerable. But if you don't have a bit of a creative army around you. So I would say, and I have said, it isn't just about the dance. You have to have others that don't have to dance, but will dance with you. There are other kinds of dance partners. And so to create that kind of partnership, but I think it's all divine anyway. I don't think whatever I say will make any difference because they're in their own divine journey. They're in their own divine journey. I think if I can make them more aware of that, then they will make the right choices that are right for them. I don't know that the choices that I made for myself would be the right choices for them. And I have to hold myself back when I think I'm sharing and I'm directing. And my son will say, who is now our executive director, Mama, why are you imposing all that stuff on them? Why are you imposing that? And then I go, oh, am I? So I've learned that maybe whatever my journey is just one of the unique journeys, and everyone will find their unique journey to do and say what it is they need to do and say. And the art will be evolved differently. The way we trained is different. And I think a little bit like how we train children is a little abusive. I think about, we didn't have hours that we worked. We didn't have union anything. We worked until the choreographer said we're through working, and that could be 11 o'clock at night. So it was very hard for me to shape my brain with younger artists that would come and say, we need a break. We only should work till 4. And I'm going, why is 4 o'clock a magic hour? Are you kidding me? I thought I was flabbergasted. I said, well, wonder if we don't get it done before 4. Well, then we come back tomorrow. I go, what? It was a shifting of my whole being, because, and then the other part is, my father became my technical director, and he trained an all-woman tech team to do the lights and the sound and the so on. So I learned those things with them. And they would say, so who's going to do our tech? I said, well, we're all going to do some of that. And they go, no, we're the dancers. And I go, well, this theater that we just came into doesn't have all that support. We're going to have to help them get the show up. We don't do that. That's what they do. Well, these are all students at the University of Alabama, wherever we are, and we're going to work like a team, and we're going to get this show up. That's a shift. That's a shift. Everyone's compartmentalized, and I don't do that. And that's what they do. And I think it's been hard to kind of move in that kind of philosophy. But I think that in talking to a Karma de Lavalade, or talking and working through many of the choreographers I worked with, who worked with Lester Horton, they'd say, we love your company because they work the way we used to work. So it's sort of old school that I've incorporated, integrating this new philosophy that everyone is sort of specialized and you stay in your lane. So integrating those two thoughts, I think, has been very, very exciting.